Hi guys, hope you're all well. Mitch here, just doing another video on waffling in the fields and in the woods. Oski's here having a good old run around on the lead, obviously, because I can't take him off because of his ways. How is everybody today? For myself, I'm really tired this morning. We have had what we thought was hedgehogs, or what we saw was a hedgehog, that's decided to go, and it's been replaced with a badger living under our shed. So I was up all last night just checking it was a badger, because obviously we need to know exactly what we're dealing with before we're able to sort of try and shift it on. So yeah, interesting times. Just want to show you this view because I didn't get to show you this last time. So the tractors are out and about today. They're sort of digging up the turf and the mud. Got this beautiful lake here. Then we've got fields this side, all around. His lordship is just there on the little bench area, and we're going to go on down into the woods today, and I'm going to try and show you some of the elemental energy that's in there if I can. You can probably see in the distance, or you might not be able to actually, there's a tractor over up ahead, so we have to try and avoid that because Oscar doesn't like tractors. Come on then. Right. Yeah, so I just feel a little bit like, oh gosh, a bit tired, and obviously with the news of going into lockdown, or a sort of semi-lockdown, which I think is really important to do, I just wish more people would get behind it. Yeah, I just feeling a bit cheesed off, a bit flat. I'm one of these, you know, I'm quite a grumpy witch if I don't get at least 8 hours sleep, and I think I've had about 2 hours sleep in total. So both myself and Oscar are quite exhausted, because the fact that there's badgers or a badger under the shed, he's also not getting very much sleep because the typical Jack Russell in him just wants to go and hunt. So it's an interesting time. But yeah, just wanted to come out into the earth and to sort of show you our walk a little bit as well, because a lot of people said on my last waffling video that actually they took real comfort from being able to sort of see a walk. And that's the great thing is with Mother Earth, you don't always have to be physically in her energy. You know, if you can watch a video of this nature or see the earth, it's also a great way to connect to her energy. So definitely interesting times. Now towards the end of this road, we've got this track we're coming up to. It's a bit of a sort of woodland area, and I'm hoping that the fields it leads on to, those tractors aren't going to be in there, because his lordship really won't like that, and then you'll probably see a different side of him. But it's great as well because it just shows that I'm getting my steps in, keeping myself active and healthy, because you know, that's another thing I was getting a bit concerned about, because we're all in lockdown. Our hair's going to grow really long, but more importantly we're going to get fat. So, and that does concern me, because since I've lived in Martok I've already put on quite a lot of weight. So interesting. So we're just getting to the bottom of this area now, nearly at the bottom. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and I don't know if anyone else can actually connect with this, or they have felt this to be the case, but since we're in lockdown we're appreciating these little things so much more, whereas we once almost like perhaps tried to drown out the noise of the birds and everything else. We're really celebrating those things now, and they're keeping us active, which I think is lovely. So you've got two big fields here. Sometimes you see deer and stags and things in those fields, so we might come across that later today. Right, so we're going to go into this little area, so it's like the witch's little hideaway. Come on, Oski, we're going to go this way. Oh, we're going to have a bit of a battle. Oscar, come on. Oski Posky. Oscar, come on. We're going to go this way. Now normally, if I wasn't filming this, he'd be jumping at the chance to go through here, but because I'm filming it, the little shitbag's not wanting to cooperate today. Always the way. Oscar, come on. I'm just going to start walking, and hopefully he'll follow. Come on. We're going to go this way. Just getting around on the other side. Come on then. Oh, off we go. Come on then. Off we go. Come on. So I don't know if you can see this sort of seclusion. I'm having to just gently coax him along a little bit at the moment. Oscar, come on. Right, it's no good. I'm gonna have to get a treat. This is his tricks as well. He knows I have treats that I will give at certain stages, and he's after one of those. Look how quick he took that. Little sod. He knows I'm tired as well, so I'm not in the mood for any bullshit today. Oscar, come on, this way. Let's go. Yep, you're gonna have to walk through this bit of mud. I know you don't like mud. Come on. Let's get going. Come on then. Good boy. So I don't know if you can see down here, we've got a little bit of an entrance. That is private land, so I can't actually go into that part, unfortunately, which is a shame because it looks pretty cool and it leads into an orchard, but some of the orchards are private. Right, there's down there. Oscar, I've just chucked you the treat. Come on, it's on the floor. Look at him looking, his little smiley face. If he wasn't so beautiful, he'd be a pain in the bloody arse. Right, did you find that treat? Did you get it? You've had it. Come on, let's go. Oh, it's there. Sorry, Oscar. There, Oscar. There. Good boy. Come on then. Right, so we're now going into, hopefully, if I can get Oscar walking, into the woods. Come on. Good boy, Oscar. So as you can see, it's very peaceful. This is very often where I connect with, sort of show you above here as well, all these beautiful trees all around. You've got to be a bit careful that we don't come into contact with any dogs down here. That's the only downside, but it's just beautiful and not many people know it's here. So it's a really nice place where you can just shut off from the world. You can just forget for a little while, and his lordship's liking it now. We've got going again, so that's great. So yeah, want to say as well, guys, big thank you to all those people that are continuing to support my work at this time. Whilst email readings have been a bit more sparse, I am still getting people purchasing, and I just want to say that means the absolute world. So huge thank you to those people, because it's very, very unnerving times, and I don't want to focus on that too much because it's really important not to feed that any unwanted energy. But no, you're not going down there. It's like a riverside on that side, Bubs. You're not going to get lost in there. Come on. So yeah, just want to say thank you for all those people that are still supporting my work, and that means a lot. To anyone that hasn't already seen, I have put up and shared on the group page a meditation. It's the Healing Stone Circle meditation, so do make sure you get involved. Do check that out because it's free. I've put it on there as a freebie. Look at this tree, powerful. Oh, we've got a bit of mud here now. Let's just go around there. Come on, we're not getting stuck in this mud. Keep moving. Now, so you can see in there is all the orchard, but you probably can't see. I don't know if you can see on this video, there's this barbed wire, so it's wired off, so you can't actually go in there. But there is another orchard that we are able to go into. So this tree here is the back of my special tree. So this is the other side of it, and just look how beautiful that tree really is. You know, the power. If I didn't have Oski jumping around everywhere, I'd be giving that a huge hug today. Beautiful tree, but he's a bit lively today, so I'm not going to risk it because I've never lost Oscar and I don't want this to be the first time. But again, just so lovely to just look at all of this stuff everywhere. And check on his lordship as well, bouncing through everything. So we're very lucky to have this on our doorstep, really, and I think again it really makes you appreciate just the qualities of what you've actually got. So as we venture further down in a minute, we've got a sort of water pump thing there, but as we venture further down in a minute, we're going to get to the even older trees, and the great thing with the older trees is they look even more enchanting. I mean, there's one there, just fantastic. And we're going into sort of another little coveland area here. So there's lots of exploring that can be done, and this is the great thing. This is what I'm trying to use this time, because usually when I do you know, when I see clients, I'm very restricted on where we can go, and I normally do I do an hour walk, but I think yesterday we were good 2 hours just walking about, you know, and we came across stuff that we've never seen before. So on the left hand side now, we're getting to like another sort of mini lake area. Oops, it gets a bit sort of tight through here. But again, just lovely to be able to get lost in this, and because there isn't hardly any people, well, so far I've seen 2 dog walkers at the start. I can hear the tractor, so I'm just a bit aware of where that is at the moment. Right, I'm just going to show you this next bit of like wood, and then I'm probably going to sign off, guys, just because I need to be a bit vigil, sorry. So there's lovely trees there. And sometimes I have walked here, you know, not with Oscar, just on my own. Bit of a beautiful, so you can see there's a fallen tree there that's just gone into the water. But even that looks really enchanting. No, you're not going in. Don't you dare try and jump in there. I'll never get you back again. So, okay. So we're going on down into this little pathway. I thought for a moment that they just shut that off then, but no, we can still go through. So this gets a bit tight through here. And again, some of you might see or connect with fairy energy, because there is lots of fairy energy down here. There's lots of elemental stuff going on. They're doing something with the sort of water pipes and everything, so it's just something to be a bit careful of. So yeah, just want to say, guys, don't lose your head. I know that we are in these really sort of scary, trying times. Look at this. Amazing, amazing. I'm aware there's a bee or a wasp there, so I've got to be careful of that. But this is where you just get the true sort of fairy portals coming in. Come on, let's keep going. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, so just want to say, guys, let's stay focused. Let's not lose our head. Oh, you're having a wee. Okay. Let's keep our eyes on the prize, because the more we can do that, the sooner we'll all come out the other side. I don't know if you can see this red admiral here. There's a beautiful red admiral on the floor. Oh, it's just flown off. I see red admirals when they show as a sign of good luck and good fortune and prosperity to come. So I do feel great times are upon us. Great times are to be had, but we need to really stay focused. And if any of you in this group, or any of you watching this video, are not self-isolating, guys, please, please, please do the basics for yourselves, but for everybody else, everyone that's vulnerable. It's so important. At the end of the day, I know everyone's livelihood's at risk, but it shouldn't come at the cost of a person's health, you know, whether that person is old or younger. Right, oh, we've got another mud patch here. So, again, these are all the older sort of mystical trees. And like I was saying, I have done meditations down here just in thought, and they're great because you can really connect with the true energies of the earth, you know. Oops. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is something that I really miss with Wiltshire, because when I used to live in Wiltshire, there was loads of this sort of area around, and there are places in Somerset, but apart from this one, which I'm very lucky to have, there's not so many readily available. But just look at all this. Amazing. Right, guys, I can hear the tractor in the distance, so I know that we're near that bit of field now. So I'll just take you to this very sort of low tree, because that looks a little bit magical. Minding the mahoosive badger hole as we go. Quite a few of those. Make sure we don't get stuck in them. Gosh, they're everywhere. So whatever you're up to today, guys, keep it gentle. Don't put unnecessary burdens or pressure on yourself. Let's keep these times as simple as they can be, and together we will continue to withstand the storm, and we'll come out the other side. Look at this tree. This tree's going to get hugged because it's literally right in my arm's way. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to hug this beast. Oh my gosh. Don't know if you can feel or see the energy of that. See if you can spin it around so you can see me. I'm not sure if you can. Amazing, amazing. Right, I don't know where you're going, Oski. We've got to go under this. Come on. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you as we're sort of buried in this tree. And I'll chat to you all and see you all again soon. Much love and blessings. Bye for now. Oski, say goodbye. Good boy.